We're back with part 5. There's a lot of different random things in here and it's been filmed over about 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm going to chapterise it, so there'll be a thing down there or somewhere. So if there's a bit you're interested in, just go ahead, click on that bit, and then you'll find the bit that you're looking for. The next video, part 6, is probably going to be the same as more work gets done, and then subsequently you find more work that needs to get done. Enjoy. I have for some fork seals. I'm going to try and not do the fork seals unless I really have to. I've seen a thing on a guy, I forget the guy's name, Elusha. I think he flips bikes from Marketplace, and he had a fork seal cleaning tool. So these have arrived. That's my new fork seals. I'm going to chuck them in the box for the moment. I have a fork seal cleaning tool coming because the left fork seal's quite bad. The right one's actually okay. So in the hope that I can clean the seal out, pull some crap out of it, and it stops it leaking, which will be good enough for the inspection. So that's the plan. Have a battery. The battery's not been put in yet either. What I'm going to do, I've got two plans to do two things for today. The first one is the filler cap. I would like to make my key work with it. And the other one is the FI light is on when the engine runs. So what I would like to do is read the codes. There's plenty of videos online showing you how that's done. So I will try and pull the codes. I'm hoping it's going to be because the exhaust valve isn't detected or something along those lines. The servo is still in the bike and still connected, but there's no exhaust valve in the exhaust because it's got an aftermarket exhaust in it. So if I pull the codes, hopefully that will confirm that's the case. I can get a Servo Buddy that will just erase that light, and then we're one step closer. So the plan for today, try and make this key work in this lock, because I don't really want to have to pick the lock every time I need to put fuel in the bike. And you know I'm going to get serious with this because the specs are out. I'm going to have to put my specs on, but not too serious because we have Rom on the go. Hey! So in theory, what I'm hoping is I can undo those two Phillips. They are Phillips, and there'll be, I'm hoping, the brass wafers in there, and I can file them down so that all of my keys are the same. My key will work. A lot of other keys will work as well, but more importantly, my key will work. So that's the plan for today. We should Okay, back with you again. This time I'm not going to go a full 360 because that didn't go well for me last time. It's not what I expected to find on the inside. I think I might just order another filler cap. Particularly since I've locked it again. This is not going well. If you ever watch The Lockpicking Lawyer, he makes this look so easy, but I think it's through his many years of practice. Okay, I'm definitely getting some pins set because I can hear them unset when I rotate it backwards. I should never have relocked it, to be honest. There we go. That's how you pick a lock. So I wonder now if this looks any different on the inside. Well, that has been entirely unsuccessful. I cannot get the lock bits out, so I'm going to put it back together. I'm going to order another lock because that seems like the easy, least painful solution to the problem. I wonder if pulling the fault codes is going to be any easier than that. Can't be any more difficult, surely. I'll let you know shortly. Alrighty, giving up on the filler tank cap. I'm going to order one off China somewhere. In the meantime, I'm going to pull the fault codes. So I've hooked up my car battery over there because that's how I do things. So we've got the negative on the negative, the positive on the positive, and this little guy here, I believe, is the thing that we use for diagnostics. So I'm going to put a little jumper cable in there and I'm going to hook it up to the negative or ground, depending on your terminology, and then I'm going to switch the bike on. And in theory, and I don't know if you can see from there, I might move you. In fact, I'm going to move you. I'm going to put you on the tank. In theory, what the FI light flashes, the slow ones are 10s and the fast ones are singles. So we're looking for some sort of fault code flashed there. So that is on there, and we're going to turn it on. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to kill it. So the guy that I was watching, he did the same thing and got the same code, and he said it was the exhaust valve. I have the exhaust valve here. I'm going to Google it and I'm going to check. This bike has this kind of, I don't know if you can see that, this kind of blanking plate thing here, which stops or emulates, I don't know. But my understanding is I can get a Servo Buddy that will just replace everything in here and it'll take that code away. So I'm going to do some research, do some Googling, I'll let you know. Okay, done a very small amount of Googling. It was the first hit that came up. 34 exhaust valve related. I'll show you what I have. This seems to have this, and I don't know whether this is the bit that rotates and this is just to stop it moving, thereby emulating what would be in the exhaust butterfly valve. However, there is no exhaust butterfly valve. I'm tempted to take that off and see what it does. So why don't we try that? You guys can stand there. That looks like about an 8mm. Let's see if we can pull it off without dropping you guys off, because that would be a disaster. Ooh, that doesn't sound nice. I don't like that. Let's try turning it on and see what it does now. Okay, so I guess it's reset. Okay, so it sounds like it's the end of its travel. I wonder if we can do it and see if that helps in any way. Just lift off. But so the Googling said buy a Servo Buddy, which I had heard before. So if I take all of that off, let's see what happens now. So it's gone to the end. Let's fire it up. Put all that shit down there. Hopefully you guys don't fall off. Okay, so still have an FI light on. So what we'll do is we'll put this back onto here. See if we get the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll get the same thing with all that stuff attached or not attached. Doesn't seem to make any difference. Might as well reattach it all, I guess. So that's the same. What do we get on here? I guess exactly the same. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, that answers that question. I think I will go ahead and order a Servo Buddy. Okay, really big job that I've been waiting to do for ages. Lee, there's a filler cap over there. That brown box there. I'm going to bring that over. If you could remove that filler cap, because that's going to be really tiresome and difficult to do. Hey, that can go in the bin.
Oh.
Should we keep it for parts?
Hey, you never know.
So this one's just no key required. It even says ZX6 on it. Does it fit? It fits, hey! You've got a hole saw.
Yeah, I know.
Yay!
Tank.
Tank. As long as you'd think that would come on like a wee chain to keep it in there so that you can.
Nah.
Because somebody could just nick that.
Yeah, they could. Servo Buddy.
You want to do Servo Buddy?
Why not?
Okay. We can do Servo Buddy. This is the Servo Buddy. So we have a Servo Buddy. I think I mentioned this earlier on in the video. So we're going to unplug these doobers here, plug it in. Hopefully, when it fires, no FI light. That's the theory.
Because FI light means no inspection.
Well, it's essentially an engine management light,
yeah.
isn't it? So if it were me inspecting it, then I'd bin it. Okay. That then. Okay, so we have the Servo Buddy in. We think we have power. Let's find one of the keys that's coded to the bike. And what we're hoping is when we fire it up, there's no FI light at all. It should go out.
Noises.
Okay, clutch in. Do you want to hit the button? You want me to do it?
Go ahead.
Bikes. Lee doesn't do bikes. Here we go. We have no FI light. Hey, that worked a treat. Servo Master. It says so on the thing. Servo Master. Marvellous.
That's good.
Need anything more than that? I guess we can just remove the servo itself.
Easy fix.
Just to save a little bit of weight. And I got that with We have the bolt for help. In the hope of motivating me to get stuff done. What? Yes, I know I'm going to undo that. The plan for today, because this video has been weeks and weeks in the making, we're going to just kind of compress everything down into one video. We're going to do brake fluid. So whoever's had this before me has attached the reservoir just with 2 screws to this piece of plastic. So that's clearly not going to pass inspection, so we may as well address that now. Lee's brought some metal stuff with him. We can try and make a better bracket than that.
Great.
Yeah. So the decision is we're going to leave the bracket at the moment. This will ultimately be replaced and it'll have the attachment point on it for the original bracket. So in the meantime we're going to do the brake fluid. Where's my turkey baster? Hey, do you want to that?
Rings.
Go, close. Still no way?
I don't see any.
Go. Close. Happy with that?
Yeah.
We're going to clean the chain. I've been riding bikes for 30 years, I've never cleaned a chain. What I did notice when I was checking this out is the master link was the wrong way around, so I fixed that. But Lee's gone to get me some brake clean. If you have an opinion on using brake clean to clean a motorcycle with an O-ring chain, let me know in the comments. But the plan is we're going to clean the chain and then re-lube it, and then when I take the wheel off I can clean the wheel, because the wheel's got to go away and have a tyre put on it. So I was just explaining to the good people that in the 30 years I've been riding bikes, I've never cleaned a chain.
Never.
I remember when we did the course to learn to ride bikes, they had it was like a biscuit tin with chain grease in it, and apparently what you did was you cleaned your chain and you put your chain into this tub and you put it in the oven, and it just, yeah. Sure. I've never done that. So we're going to try brake clean. Do you want to spin the wheel?
I can do that.
And I will spray and scrub and go.
Slower, faster?
No, just go for it. We'll get it all coated. That's one. We'll do one more. Gold chain. It's actually coming up quite well.
Brake clean. Cleans everything.
Okay, so we're just gonna... I don't really want to do that because I'm going to get caked in it. I'm trying to stay out of... Do you want to just very slowly rotate it and I'll just do this? There's the master link again. So we'll go till we see the master link and then we'll rinse it, I guess. Yep. Well, it looks better than it did. And I guess we could... Do you want to give it another good spin?
Yep.
And I will... The plan is I want to rinse it and then dry it off a bit, I think. And take any of the excess off it. Go for it as fast as you like. Keep going. Go there. We'll get some more of this. One more spray and rinse. So let's, if we do it to the master link, and then do 3 complete laps, and I'll do this side, the middle, and then the other side. Okay, ready?
Sure.
Go. Maybe a hint slower. Have I gone past it? I've gone past it. Go back. Just a hint slower than that. Go. Just so I can see it come round. Yep, go. Oh, go for it. Stop, stop.
Looks much better.
One more. Doesn't it? Well, I guess I'll give that a little bit of time to dry off, or, you know, evaporate, which will take, what, 5
You
minutes?
sprayed the hub inside now?
I've not, because this is all good. So this
it's all
will
coming
come
off,
away
yeah.
from this when the wheel comes off.
Yeah.
What a difference.
Whew.
What
Brand
a
new.
difference. Yeah,
Brake clean, man.
yeah. And then I can lube it up because I've got my chain lube there. Awesome. There you go. A very quick and easy way to clean a chain. I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
There we go. Many things done. Many things more to do. Thanks for watching as always. Do the like, comment, subscribe thing.